together as one class, and although we are different, we have ties that bind us together. We each have memories that can fill volumes of books, devotions on Sunday and Thursday nights, cafeteria food, staying up all night long trying to study, society sports. This is all a part of FC, but it's not the biggest part of FC. The biggest part of Florida College is the people. And the friendships that we have made here will last us forever.
Graduation. Like hundreds of others all across America. Most college students can't wait to get out, even if goodbye means a quick tear. But this is more than a tear, because this is more than goodbye. What could cause this much pain? Laughter. Love. The only people who know are the people who go through it.
When we first got here, we didn't live together. I didn't know him until really the end of first semester. And we all sat down one night and had a real close talk. And it was through that I got to know Tim real well. And most of the guys I hang around with now. But I think we've all grown together is a big thing. We've seen each other grow and we've helped each other along in every aspect of our lives.
Well, like you said, we didn't get to know each other until like the end of the first semester. That's when I moved down to Suite 1, which is the best suite in the world. And this guy he's got one of those laughs that's contagious. And you'll just hear him in bed at night laughing for no reason at all. And then about the only thing you can do is jump out of bed and laugh too.
I just look at him. That's about all I have to do. I've grown up. I've matured a lot. When I came here, I was really leery coming down here to begin with. I didn't know what it would be like. And just being down here, being with everybody, going through classes, being in the atmosphere down here, I've really learned what's important to me.
The teacher relationships are neat because you get individual attention. You're not afraid, you're not inhibited to raise your hand and ask questions, and you get a lot of that personal attention. At the same time, they're not spoon-feeding you like they did in high school. They're trying to wing you away from that, and it's a good middle ground to go from here than going to major university where you just have to sit in this class and you're on your own. We got a special place for each other because every time it seems he'd have a problem with something, usually women troubles, he'd come and we talk about that, and it seems every time he was all right with one, I was messed up with one, and every time I was all right with one, he was messed up with one, and that always...
We're both messed up.
Now we're both messed up.
For somebody that's a high school student, it gives you freedom that you'd have in a college, but yet it doesn't throw you into something you're not prepared for. You're not left stranded somewhere. You have a little more security because you're not out in something totally new with people who you don't know or don't relate to. Friends I had in high school, the reasons they were your friends were materialistic sometimes. Not because you were you, but because you did something or you were involved with them in something. Not necessarily because of the person you were. Here, it's a lot more, you can have as many friends as you want, or you can have as few friends as you want. It's left up to you. There's no set pattern, and you don't necessarily fall into a set group. You get along with everybody pretty much to some degree. I've been on large college campuses, state universities and stuff like that, and there's not that closeness. It's just everybody's going about their own business without any kind of a contact with each other. And here, whether you want to or not, you come in contact with people, and they're there for you if you need them. Most of my classes are 20 or less. As far as the relationship I have with my favorite teacher, I respect him as an instructor and as a teacher, but also as I feel like I can go to the office anytime I want to and talk about anything.
Jerry's loosened me up.
Yes, and she's made me a little more conservative. We balance each other real well.
We're a lot different in some ways. We have a common bond, but we're extremes in a certain way.
I wasn't going to come to FC. I was going to go to a four-year university like my dad wanted, and I came down for lectures my senior year and spent a week. And I called home and told my mom, I go, you're gonna hate yourself for sending me here because this is where I want to go. Devotions are the most special, one of the most special times on campus when everyone gets together. And they officially don't start till 9:30, where someone will make a little talk and we might sing afterwards. But people start getting there about 9 o'clock. This year has been great. The couches are all filled up by 9, and we enjoy singing together.
It's a bright spot in your day or your week. I look forward, we have them twice a week, and I look forward to those 2 evenings almost more than anything else out of the whole week. Getting together, the closeness that you feel, that common bond there again, and just hearing the talk and singing the songs and praying and just realizing how lucky you are to have this opportunity.
And that everyone there is people our age, that there are other people that feel the same way we do.
This is my last time to stand before you, and I don't want to get mushy or emotional or sentimental with you, but it means a lot to me to know that you're going to be here, and not only that you're going to be here at devotions, but if I need someone, you're going to be there. And you'll be there to call on if I need to borrow something, or if I just need to talk with you a little bit. If I need someone to pray with or to pray for me, that you will be there. It means a lot to me. My friends have changed me, and that they've pointed out my faults, for one thing, which a real friend does. They've told me what I was wrong and helped me to see the things that I was doing that was right, and they've helped me to grow. I guess they've helped me to grow more in my love toward other people and being with other people. I've learned a lot academically, too. Of course, that's what college is all about, so I've learned a lot and just broadened, I guess, the whole scope of looking at things. The academics is not all there is. I mean, to most colleges, that's all there is, but I guess that's what makes Florida College just a little bit different, that there's so much camaraderie, the sports and the societies and the things that you get in, the clubs that you get in, and the fun that you have with your friends, goofing off. You kind of tend to forget the academics if you don't watch it. I never thought about it much, about being out of school. You just put that out of your mind, and you just think, you know, you're always going to be here. But it's now that it's getting down close to the wire, it's really hitting me how much these people mean to me.
You'll make friends like you've never had before, and they'll stay with you for the rest of your life.
I know we keep saying friends over and over again, but that's the biggest part of Florida College. And I've got a little brother, and that's what I'll tell him. I'll tell him, look, it may not look like you want to go on the surface, but when you get there, you're going to love it, and you're going to stay.
I'll think about the sports field. That's a big part of here. That's one of the best ways to meet people, is getting involved in the sports, is you get to know them.
The sports, it wouldn't be the same if that's society sports. I wanted to go anywhere but here. I mean, I wanted to go anywhere but here. My mom and dad told me that I could go here or nowhere. And so, of course, I couldn't finance my way anywhere else. And so I came here with very, very bad attitude at first. And before I even got here, I met her. We rode all the way down from Kentucky together. And it started changing right then. And then after I got here, I called them back, and I called my parents back in October and told them thanks for sending me. It didn't take long to realize that I knew this was the place I not only needed to be, but the place I wanted to be. Now it's going to be hard to leave.
This attractive old lady was our first dormitory. Sutton Hall was originally built as a country club back in the first Florida boom. But Florida College is no youngster either. We've been fully accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools for over 30 years. We offer courses in 25 different majors, taught in small classes with personal attention. As a matter of fact, our student-teacher ratio is 13-to-1, with about a third of these teachers having earned doctorates. Does our learning system work? Well, most of our students go on to major universities throughout the nation. where 70 to 80% of them do as well or even better than they did here at Florida College. You want academics? We've got academics. But that isn't why you should come here. Our kids love each other in ways that change their lives. They grow better here because they found somewhere they belong.
I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for these guys, because there'd be some times that I was really low in my life and I didn't even want to be around anymore, and they picked me up. Even when I was not even including them in my life, they'd come to me and say, hey, we miss you around here. We want you back. And that was a really tough time in my life that I was going through, you know what I'm talking about. And they told me, we want you back, come back.
You can rely on them. You can depend on them. They make themselves available, whether they are or not. I think here especially, there's an unspoken closeness sometimes. Nobody has to say, I love you. It's there, and you can feel it.
This is my closest friend, sitting on my left, and he's probably changed my life more than any one person, excluding my mother. Mothers have to do that, but it's sort of, I can't even imagine not being able to just see him and insult him, you know, or anything like that. That's hard to imagine.
Graduation. Unlike any other, anywhere. A family of friends hugs one last time and says goodbye. Older, wiser, stronger. Each of them shaped by special times, special people who smile through tears and leave, but touch them for the rest of their lives. That's more than an education. That's Florida College. The place you need to grow.
My fellow classmates, though we hate to leave Florida College, we have memories that'll last a lifetime. Devotions on Sunday and Thursday night, cafeteria food, finding dead roaches in our underwear drawer, the little deodorant things in the urinals. These things are an important part of FC, but they are not the biggest part of FC. The biggest parts of Florida College are the girls from Sutton Hall. Because of the ties that bind us together, I'm sure all of us will want to linger around and savor our last few moments together.
Graduation. Scenes like this are common all across America. Most college students can't wait to leave school. These kids are no exception. But this is more than goodbye. It's adios, arrivederci, via con Dios, hasta la vista. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. No more, no more, no more, no more. But what could cause this much pain, this much misery, this much despair? The only people who know are the little people who live underneath the library.
When we first got here, it took us a long time to get to know each other, but one night we all sat down and decided to do our nails together, and we had a really close talk, and really ever since that night, our suite has just been really tight, and we've all been best friends.
This guy's got one of those coughs that's contagious. Sometimes in the middle of the night, he starts coughing, and you end up coughing too. Other nights, he'll be laughing hysterically with no reason at all.
Well, you know, the great thing about the bond we have here at Florida College is that we're good enough friends that we can really give each other a hard time, and yet we know that it's all just for fun.
At some colleges, they take the roughhousing and the hazing just a little too far, but here at FC, we can play around and know it's strictly just for fun.
Here, I've really improved a lot. I was kind of leery coming down here, and I didn't know how good a job a small college could do in helping me improve. But well, since I've been here, Florida College has made a big difference in my life. I've grown up. I've matured a lot.
Relationships here are really neat. At any other school, you're on your own. But here at FC, you get personal attention. And it's not like they spoon feed you or anything, but if you have a problem, they'll work with you over and over and over again until you get it right.
Definitely have to say that friends are the most important part at Florida College. Friends are what make FC special. In my high school days, my friends left me for materialistic reasons. I paid them. But here at Florida College, you can have as many friends as you want or as few friends as you want. I personally choose to have none.
Keep going.
As far as my relationship with my favorite teacher. I respect him as a teacher and as an instructor, but especially as a...
That's really loosened me up. And Kim has made me a little bit more conservative. I was going to go to a 4-year diesel mechanic school like my father wanted. But my senior year, I came down here for lectures, and I called my folks. I said, "You're going to hate yourself for sending me down here, because this is where I want to go to college." And you can forget the free tune-ups. And devotions are my favorite time of the week.
This is our last time together, and I don't want to get mushy or moldy or mildew or anything, but it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me to know that you'll be there if I need someone to talk to, or someone to post bail for me, or someone I can borrow money from if I want to pay off my gambling debts. This is our last evening together. It's only fitting that we conclude tonight with a word of prayer. Now I'd like to call on I guess I'll be leading that prayer again. College has meant a lot to me. They has learnt me a lot too. Of course, education's what this here college is all about. I made a lot of friends here too, and they've helped me be aware of helping other people. Had a lot of fun here too. So much fun that I almost forget about them their classes. Probably most of all, my friends have helped me to be aware of helping other people. Every day, I get up and dream of new ways of being of service to my fellow man. You always think you're always going to be here. Now it's getting pretty close to the wire, and I'm really going to miss them.
Never had before, and they'll stay with you for the rest of your life. Just like my friend Mitch here. In fact, we drove down from
My name's
Kentucky together. Oh, right. Well, you're my friend, too.
I know we keep saying friends over and over again, but that's what the script you gave us here says. Say friends over and over again.
I think about the golf course. That's one of the biggest parts of Florida College.
The golf course. It wouldn't be the same without those late nights on the golf course.
When you really get involved on the golf course, that's where you really get to know people. You really get involved. In fact, that's where I met Jim and Mike and Steve and John and and my friend Mitch here.
My name's Mike. This attractive old lady was one of our first dormitories. This attractive old lady is my wife, Janelle. We've been married for over 42 years. And just like us, Florida College is no youngster either. Sutton Hall was originally built as a country club back during the first Florida boom. We're fully accredited, where our student-to-teacher ratio is 13 to 1. How do most of our students do when they go on to major universities? Well, 70 to 80% of them do even worse, or even better, than while they were here at Florida College. Does our learning system work? Well, did I mention this used to be a country club back during the first Florida boom? You want academics? Then go to Hillsborough Community College. That's not why you should come here. Here, our kids love each other. They've cared for each other in ways like they've never cared before. Because here, at Florida College, they've found a place where they belong, in each other's arms.
I wouldn't be down here if it wasn't for these guys. Last semester, I went through some tough times. Well, You know what I'm talking about, Coach. And I owe it all to my friends here at Florida College for showing me through.
Well, it's, well, so, you know?
This is my closest friend, Matt, sitting to my left.
My name's Mike.
What?
Never mind. I wanted to go anywhere but here. I wanted to go anywhere but here. I mean, I wanted to go anywhere but here. My mom and dad told me I could go here or nowhere. So I told them I'd go nowhere. Then when I regained consciousness, I was here. I still haven't gotten them back. The very next week, I called them up and I said, I'm gonna get back up there somehow. And when I do, I'm gonna get you for this. Could you just shut up? Would you just stop crying for 1 minute while I do my line?
Graduation. In most places, a quick tear and a stiff handshake are all you'll see. But here, it's different. After 2 years at Florida College, these kids are despondent, desperate, in need of electroshock therapy, because they found something special here. Florida College, the place you need. No, really.
Name's Sunshine Salem. Estimated time was at 9:30 p.m. He was reported by a local store owner. Haven't determined the cause of death yet, but he's got some odd-looking bite marks on his face.
So what have we got on this guy so far? Has he got a record or anything?
We have resisting arrest, assault on a police officer, accomplice to murder, and 3 counts of armed robbery.
This guy's got a list a mile long. Haley, come over here and make sure that you get a good shot of these bite marks. I want to see that really, really good. Yes, sir. All right. So we've got this professional thief who ends up dead with some strange bite marks, some artificial hair, and we don't have to determine cause of death yet. What? What is this? How come there's somebody on my crime scene?
She's NSA.
NSA? What does the NSA have to do with my investigation?
My investigation has nothing to do with you, Detective.
Nothing to do with me. Why don't you come here for a sec, sweetie? Come here. Listen here. I'm the primary investigator on this case, and everything that goes on here has to do with me.
I'm sorry, Detective. Being an NSA officer requires you to collaborate all evidence with me on a primary investigator level.
Mr. Davey.
Hey, Danny. How's it going?
Is mommy coming home soon?
Yeah, she's gonna be home real soon.
Where's mommy at?
She's coming home from work, but she'll be home in about 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Davey.
No problem. So, Danny, how was your day at school today?
I had a good day today. My teacher, Miss Karen, she
Yeah?
let us play with the crayons today. We colored big butterflies, and Lester told me all these colors to color, and it was a good day.
That's good. What kind of crayons did you use?
I had this big black crayon. It was the one I got for Christmas. But this big girl, she's taller, stronger than everybody in the class. Her name is Lisa. She broke my crayon.
No.
My favorite crayon. And Lester, he told me to do bad things to her. But
Bad things? Lester told you to do bad things? Lester didn't tell you that.
Lester
You
told
don't
me
do bad things.
Lester told me to do bad things to her.
No.
But Miss Karen wouldn't let me. So I ate glue sticks instead.
You're not supposed to eat glue sticks. They're for gluing. Don't
But
eat them.
Glue sticks taste better than Mommy's cooking.
Listen, you don't have to worry about Mommy's cooking. Mr. Davy's fixing food tonight. Okay?
Mr. Davey?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Mommy's home. Mommy. I miss you.
Hey, sweetie.
Mommy.
How was school today?
School, Miss Karen, we made big black butterflies. Mommy.
Really?
Yeah. My Uncle Davey, Mr. Davey cooked me dinner, Mommy.
He cooked you dinner already?
Yes. And he loves me, Mr. Mommy.
Oh, this looks great.
Yeah.
Can I have that piece?
Sure. Here you go.
The
Here's
juicy
yours,
looking
Danny.
one.
You want your here you go.
You're the best, Uncle Mr. Davey.
Alright. Oh, that's some good stuff. I'm stuffed. Alright. I really gotta get going now.
Oh. Danny, honey, go to bed now.
Yes, Mommy.
Thanks for dinner.
Thanks.
Good morning, sir. My name is Dr. Rupert Spudgekin, and how are you today? So how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, considering the daughter that I love and have devoted my entire life to has gone and betrayed me, committed me to this white-walled jail cell for a bunch of medical school rejects like yourself, like to beat up on a bunch of withered-up old people.
Mm-hmm, yes.
And you're not listening to one word that I'm saying. I'll teach you all. I'll teach you. You're as bad as that two-bit white trash cop daughter that I have, and her boyfriend's not that much better. But I'm gonna teach them. I'm gonna teach them all. And I'm gonna start with you. You. Not that you would even understand any of this with your feeble mind. For the first time in the last 20 years, I finally have the power. I have power over my life. I have power over them.
Mm-hmm, yes, of course.
It's only the boy. The boy is the key. His vision will become my vision, and his life will become my life.
I need your help, all right?
Oh, so now you need my help?
Yeah. I need your help. I've got so little to go on this case. I'm just needing every bit of information I can get.
So what have you got?
So far, we've only got 2 links worked out between the murders. The first one is the bruises on the bodies are similar to each other. They're both around the same size, look like they've been made by the same weapon or whatever it is that caused it. Also this.
So what is this?
Some hair samples. Both the samples were found on one body, matches the samples found on the other body. So far we don't know what it is. All they know is that it's synthetic, they don't know what from, but the lab is checking it out now. I don't know if some fruitcake is running around in a wig, knocking these people off with some sort of occult link or what, but I need your help on this.
Would you like a drink?
Sure. Why not?
Sorry.
I need you to give me something. I know that you've got something that's gonna pull all this together for me. I've gotten as far as I can on my own. I've got a couple of dinky, meaningless clues. I've got dead bodies out there. I need what you're holding back. I know that there's something. I know there is. And I know it's gonna...
All right! Sunshine Salem was my brother, and he's dead. David was my boyfriend, and he's dead. I'm the connection. It's the only thing I can come up with is it's me.
So you've been holding this back from me all this time. You didn't think at all, not once, that was important enough to tell me?
What? What do you want from me? I was scared. I have a son. I have a life. I was scared for ourselves, for our life. I have a father. If I'm the connection here, and everyone I know is dying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, okay? I'll figure this out. I'm gonna go back to the office. I'm gonna put all this together and see what I can come up with so far, okay? I'll have an officer sent over to watch the place 24 hours, all right?
I'm not gonna be here, though. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be at the nursing home. It's Dad's birthday.
All right, you go to the nursing home. That's the only place you go. You go there, come back, and don't go anywhere else, okay? All right. I'm gonna check in with you tomorrow, sometime, and tell you what I've got so far. You be safe, okay? Careful. You know what you're doing. Just remember who you are, all right? Don't worry.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Dad. So how are they treating you here, Dad? Grandpa, what's this? Hey, Dad.
That's it. No! Nobody move! It's the police! Don't move! Ah! Oh! Die! Oh! Die! Die! Eat the cake, huh? Take it! Die! Die! Well, we got some criminal activity going down at the Tampa International Airport. When did you go to check it out for me? I know you're two of the best boys around. I know you screw up all the time, but you do a good job. So go get your street clothes on. You're going undercover.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
This is base 325.
325, we got a little problem out at the airport. Seems as though somebody has been stealing toilet paper. I'm going to get a description on people I'll dock with you in a minute.
Okay, just report to us when we got the description. We'll walk around and look for anything suspicious.
10-4.
Hey man, nothing to worry about, nothing to worry about.
Right. Your camera's on there too.
Alright, go. There's an elevator.
James, here we are!
Okay. Yeah, come get yours, coppers, come on! Go.
We've been looking for these two guys. Yeah, one of them I believe is wearing like some kind of stupid army shirt, and the other one's wearing some blue type Nike shirt or something. They're accused of going in all the bathrooms and taking out the toilet paper. We just want to catch these guys and teach them a lesson. Yeah, I don't really understand why they would do something like this.
We've been patrolling the area, and we think that we might find them up here somewhere.
We're trying to
Just find them.
Find them and get. There they are! Those are them!
Get out! Get out!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No! Get your man, Sally!
Get your hands up on the car.
What's this? What's this?
Oh no! Hands up on the car.
You use this for little. You lose this for you. For little children, you better shut.
Man, get your hands off me. What are you running for? You got anything in these glasses? Man, get your hands off me, man. Yeah.
Man. Backseat.
What's it? Oh, I got some here. He's got a wallet. He's got a wallet.
Oh, got a wallet.
Yeah. How you like that? Do this. Do me. What we have here is a major case of two mental psychos running through this airport. One of them was wearing some glasses. I don't know what happened to the glasses. They seem to, I'd say that they have about at least 3 years in prison. We have assaulting an officer, stealing toilet paper, which was a dumb offense in the first place, but then trying to run from the law. Trying to run from the law is a mistake.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. King's 10.
My name is Dan Roster, and I'm a freestyle walker. Well, I started 6 years ago because I just didn't have anything better to do. At first, people laughed at me and I got beat up a lot, but I think they're coming around. I came so close so many times to giving it up and just walking away, but I don't think I can do that. I have too much ambition to succeed and to see the sport succeed. It hasn't been all that easy, though. I sprained both my ankles dozens of times. I shattered my wrist. I broke my arm in 3 different places and the other one in 2. Split my femur. I've had a lung punctured from broken ribs. I lost my spleen a while back. I've lost use of my right ear and fractured my skull on 2 separate occasions. And that's only counting the big stuff, though. But I don't give up. I keep freestyling. I keep moving. Because I've had ambition, and I have will. I will take stock in myself, and I can't be happier.
You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin'. Now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
My name is Prescott Jennings. I'm 25 years old and I live in Tampa, Florida. I have no family. My mom is dead and I've never met my father. Currently, I'm self-employed as a freelance filmmaker. Right now, I'm also taking night classes at USF. I'm not a great student because I can't pay attention to anything for very long before my mind starts coming up with these ideas for movies. Bits of dialogue, single scenes, and entire dramas. Most people daydream about hitting the game-winning home run or going to the beach or meeting that special someone. Well, so do I, except mine are in movie form. Personalized 3D Buona Devils, complete with soundtracks and freeze frames, fire, raw emotion, and of course manhole covers. The backs of my eyelids are silver screens where my fantasies and imaginations come to life. It's who I am. I make movies.
You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. You keep thinking that you'll never get burned.
All right, everybody take your seats. Take your seats, come in and sit down, and let's get started. Now, I assume that you've already read what we assigned for you last week, and I want to make this point very clear to you, that if you haven't been keeping up, that you're really going to get behind at this point. It's going to be difficult for you. With that being said, let us continue our study of the humanistic approach to psychology. Now, you remember we were talking about a fellow named Carl Rogers. Carl Rogers, very important man in humanistic psychology. And he was pretty innovative concerning his ideas and views on personality, self-concept, and the whole idea of self-actualization. Now remember, he was at where, class? Do you remember? Columbia University. Columbia University. And when did he attend there? Does anyone know? No? 1960. The 1960s is when he was there. Now, he had some really good ideas, and remember, he got there and he came up with blah, 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 blah.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line, engines pumping and thumping in time. The green light flashes, the flags go up. Churning and burning, they yearn for the cup. They deftly maneuver and muscle for rank. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and wild, they pour through the turns. Their prowess is potent and secretly stern. As they speed through the finish, the flags go down. The fans get up and they get out of town. The arena is empty, except for one man still driving and striving as fast as he can. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. And long ago somebody left with the cup. But he's driving and striving and hugging the turns and thinking of someone for whom he still burns. He's going the distance.
Batman's arch rival is Two-Face. And Two-Face probably suffers from schizophrenia. Now, schizophrenia is probably the most general and well-known of these disorders. And we'll talk about it here in a second. But let's have a 15-minute break first. All right? Good.
So, you still working at Sloppy Joe's?
Actually, no. I got fired yesterday.
What for?
Well, funny story. I had this cage of lemmings that I needed for a shot in a movie I'm working on. Right. And I didn't want to leave them in the trunk of the car. You know, it's smoldering in there. They'll suffocate.
You had rodents in the backseat of my car.
Anyway, I had this radio flyer wagon that I was going to pull them in on. And I guess when I was pulling them in, the pin popped out of the cage. Right. Because I'm working the register seat, and next thing I know, there's this line of filthy rats, lemmings, jumping into the French fryer.
Oh, I mean, you know, if you really want to, you know, go on and get your degree at that college, I guess it's okay, but I mean, it's really not that credible. I mean, people go there, but they don't really go there to get a degree. They just go there to say that I've been to college and they can get better jobs. I mean, it's really the kind of college that, I mean, the only person who would go there is like Prescott, you know?
Oh my goodness! Are you that stupid? No, you're not. You study, don't you? Well, just keep studying, dude. Just keep studying. And one day you're going to realize what you're studying is me. It's people like you that have to study people like me to realize what truly accomplishing something is all about. Oh my goodness! Am I the only thing that's real? You're a donkey!
Bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. What fun to ride and sing in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a
could eat. Waffle House? All right, I'll be there.
Hey, why don't you order the burrito, Pablo?
Ever in Texas, California, we own it. Pretty soon, you'll be spit shining my zapatos. White bread, chips.
Hey, Ryan. You told Scott that that little hotel. Yeah.
Come on, dude, tell him.
All right. Well, the other night I had this dream, right? I was sitting in the Waffle House.
Boring.
So anyway, I was sitting in Waffle House, right? And Achy Breaky Heart was playing in the background. You know, Billy Ray Cyrus song. All of a sudden, I look around and there's these astronauts walking out everywhere. Neil Armstrong, that one lady from the Challenge. Is this your dream? All right, then be quiet. Anyway, that was too weird for me, so I got up and walked outside. I look out, and there's a parking lot as far as the eye can see. And there was all these cars like mapped out with little cores. And there were these little creatures with small bodies in go-karts. And they had these humongous heads, and they had like these Richard Nixon masks on, right? And the whole time I was wearing these really, really uncomfortable dingles.
Socks. Crossroad, I'd say you need socks.
Unbelievable! You see this red light, ma'am? You see this red light? That means we're filming. That means you don't talk. I can't believe this. You ruined the entire... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Walk right by. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever you want to do. Ruin the entire movie. Oh, my goodness. Incredible. It's incredible. Not a day goes by somebody doesn't try to ruin one of my movies. I'm a filmmaker. People don't respect that anymore. I'm the only thing that's real around here. I make movies. It's what I do. You don't even respect that. You're my friend. I can't believe this. You people can't even act. You're all my slaves. Oh, you ruined my movie. I don't even know what's real anymore.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys.
What? What is this? How come there's somebody on my crime scene?
She's NSA.
NSA? What does the NSA have to do with my investigation?
My investigation has nothing to do with you, Detective.
Nothing to do with me. Why don't you come here for a sec, sweetie? Come here. Listen here. I'm the primary investigator on this case, and everything that goes on here has to do with me.
I'm sorry, Detective. Being an NSA officer requires you to collaborate all evidence with me on a primary investigator level.
No, that's one of my worst ever.
What was that?
Good question. You feel down, Jesse?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'd like to apologize for taking away everybody's last 20 minutes of everybody's life. it was bad, granted, well,
It started out as a joke, really. Gabe came and asked Jesse, it's about right, like, he asked him if he'd do a movie, and so we decided that since everyone's going to pay $2 anyway, we could just, you know, we just put anything on film.
Right,
People
jerk 'em
would-
around a little
Yeah,
bit.
people would look it up, basically. And that's what you've done, more or
Yeah.
less.
We reeled you in like fish.
That's what you've done.
We win. Game, set, match, us.
Oh, yeah, and what you asked us earlier about the tube tree?
Oh, the tube tree.
Why don't you tell it, Johnny? Tell it.
Well, funny story about the tube tree. You may have seen a few other guys on campus wearing the tube tree shirts. It all started back when we...
Our dear FC, we honor thee.
Have you ever dreamt you were out of school and weren't sure if it was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the real Florida College and the dream Florida College?
What's happening to me?
You have a question, Beasley. What do you want to know?
What is the in-text?
The in-text is the message you've been given to keep you from the truth.
We're watching you, Beasley.
Florida College students are a disease, a cancer of this planet. We are the cure.
Awkward and exit!
Welcome to the real Florida College.
So you're here to save the world.
What do you need? I'm gonna need bullet time, Mr. Williams. ZFC's going by.
Dodge this!
Okay, I can tell you all about it. The blue in-text is phenylpropanolamine. The yellow one is pseudoephedrine. The blue in-text takes care of everything from congestion to broken bones. Yellow in-text goes even further. It will take care of leprosy and AIDS.
Mr. Petty's ready to see you now.
Gabe McCauley. Gabe. What are we gonna do with you, buddy? You know, Gabe, we just don't need your kind around here at Florida College. I'm tired of messing with you. I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, don't walk on the grass. Go ahead and cry. Won't faze me any. You're out of here, buddy. Suspended. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Gabe. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
There are two bubbles that exist in this world. One is reality, and the other is Florida College. Many of you have grown up and may now exist in something I like to call the real world. However, there's a select few that live in a delusional existence. An existence so confined from the outside world, so unique from any other collegiate organization. so unbelievably unbelievable that you just might not believe it. So for those unbelievers, consider me your tour guide. What better way to start your morning than an 8:15 Bible? Who better to start that 8:15 Bible than Mr. Farrell Jenkins?
Okay, we're going to be studying today about 2 Corinthians 11, verses 2 through 16. We're going to continue the material that we began last time, and I'd like to start by talking about praying or prophesying. Is it hot in here or what?
Yeah.
It's a little warm in here today?
It's warm.
Okay, okay. All right, all right. Okay, let's get started then. Praying is associated with prophesying throughout the Old Testament. Also, yes, what is it?
Do you think they pray and they prophesy at the same time?
Well, that's true. A lot of praying is like in the cafeteria first. So that's always a possibility. He said, don't you have houses to eat? For example, Acts 2:17 says, prophesy. And David, Philip had daughters who prophesied.
After 8:15, it's time for all Florida College students to come together for the morning service of chapel. After chapel, we have what's known as running the bulls, or the checking of the mail. It's always crucial to pick the best route in order to obtain your mail. It's a madhouse up here. A memo, huh? Yeah, better than nothing, I guess. You know, after everyone on campus has checked their nice cake, check their mail, it's time for your next class. What would a college be without its athletic department? Let me take you to my weightlifting class.
Hey, 1, 2,
Can you feel it?
Yeah, 2 to 2. College, that'd be great. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
rains all morning, students here at Florida College are ready to take a little break at the fine facilities here at Henderson Dining Hall. However, most students are relatively busy. Don't have much time to sit down for a nice lunch. They can go in for a quick snack, so I'll see you later. You know, after a hard and strenuous workout, I like to kick back, relax a little bit. Unfortunately, I haven't had the class. But that's okay. I'll spend this class with my friends. Florida College friends, that is.
Hey guys, before we leave, can we sing the Friends song one more time?
Sure.
That's a good idea. Thanks, guys.
Oh, one more time.
I really love you guys.
I love you.
Days of devils, kings and clowns, angel songs and birthday tunes, magic time and wishing wells, magic stairways, moons and Junes, silly rides and monkey shines, pictures on a stage, round and round the records go, time to turn the
Hey guys, can we do it one more time?
Time for dinner. You know, after a long, strenuous, hard day,
Get my grub on.
the students here like to come and relax at the fine facilities of the Henderson Dining Hall. It's time to talk with your friends and enjoy a nice sit-down meal.
Good evening, sir. How many are we eating tonight?
I believe just one.
Just one by yourself? All right, let me see what I can do. Yes, we can do that from right over here. There you go. There you go, right there.
Thank you.
Yes, what will we having to drink tonight? What can I get for you?
I think I'll take a Mr. Penn.
I can do that. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Bobby. Evening, gentlemen.
I got rejected.
You got rejected?
Who?
Doesn't
matter if it was a girl. I'm glad to hear that.
So what will we be having for dinner tonight?
Sorry, I got a date.
I'm taking pizza, some French fries, and maybe some green beans.
I can do that. I'll be right back.
Thank you, sir. Excellent.
You know, they said there was 40% chance of rain, so you know.
Right.
I was gonna take, precautions. It's really cute.
That's what I like about jams.
So, what will we be having to drink tonight?
I'll just have water.
Just some water? How's this?
You never know, you know.
There you go.
Something like that's gonna happen.
Benji, glad you could join us, huh?
Chico, could we hear Minuet in G by Francisco Piol, please?
Excellent choice.
Excellent. In G.
Why, yes, sir, Mr. Money. I'm playing something nice.
Wow, excellent choice.
I'm in a good mood today.
pretty happening. You want to check it out?
Yeah, I think I will.
All right, take
All right,
care.
see you
Have
around.
fun.
Student Center, Club Morocco, the synagogue. Call it what you will, it's the hubbub for student life. It's a place to party.
Started and where their fruits were.
I'd like to see that some modern time because
Hey, Gabe, you have a good time in there?
Student Center. What was I thinking? You know, when looking for a real party, you need to check out the library.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together.
Looks like they're having a good time in here. Wish I could stay, but I'm already late for my golf course date. Yeah, in the room, I was just gonna. Thanks, Steve. Nah, it's a good night for a walk kissing.
Not unusual to love anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you sit around with anyone, it's not unusual.
You came and you
to see me
gave
cry.
and I
like the weaker vessel.
Ian, can I put you down now? You're really heavy.
What did I just read? Submit!
Submit!
We get drawn up. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Can't you hug me a couple seconds longer? We're not even on campus.
I don't want you to.
Tara, I've been thinking, and I really like you, and I think you like me, and we've only known each other for, 2 whole weeks, and I just think that we're right for each other. And, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is, Tara?
Hey, Matt, hey. Oh,
Tara!
Tara! Lindsay? I've been thinking.
See, Gina, I've been here 4 years. This is the best spot.
Are you sure?
Listen, I'm upper D. It's gotta be okay.
No. I'm so glad we didn't get caught.
See, Gina, it wasn't that bad.
Man! I don't know what I did wrong. Followed all the steps. Went by the book. I did what the Upper D students told me to do. I don't get it. I guess tonight was just not my night. No NCL forgave, huh? Well, sometimes it happens, I guess. She went home early, and I'm stuck with 15 minutes till curfew. Got a couple tests tomorrow, but certainly can't go in before curfew. Guess I'll just hang out in front of the student center. See you around.
She's a great girl, except for the fact that nobody has that she Everybody was looking at her.
It's 10:59! You know, the guys have a special here at Florida College because of 2 very special people, Renee and Dee Anderson. You try and figure out which one's the female. They try and make it more like home for us guys. Dee bakes us cookies every night, just like good old Mom. Renee will put us in a headlock, wrestle us down to the ground, and beat us black and blue, just like good old Dad. Don't forget their dog, Baby. I hate that mutt. Hey, all right. You got their number?
Yeah, if it was going like 14, good grief. No way, dude. She's a list. So you don't have a phone number at all?
Yeah. Yep.
It's my niece.
I'll take that.
Hey, now you got food. Hey, $5 a pop.
Me? I'm not doing anything.
Just get one.
Actually, maybe we should talk to you about the, I don't know. This is the failed room inspection, I believe is what that says. And
What in the world?
I see here it says a $5 fine. Well, I mean, true, our room wasn't up to par like maybe it should be. But there are a few reasons for that. Am I not right, Jesse?
That's completely correct. We had visitors over there.
Yes, we did have.
Probably their first two.
Granted, we're pigs, but this time was not our fault.
We
So
had.
is it clean now?
Yes. If Dee would like to come up, make an inspection tonight, surprise inspection, or tomorrow.
A surprise inspection around like 1 would be a good time to surprise us. 1 o'clock tomorrow.
1 o'clock tomorrow, I think, Renee. It would be a good time for that.
Renee, listen to this.
No. Yeah, I mean, because,
So your room is clean now?
yeah, I mean.
Okay, let's go look.
I mean.
Well, what do you mean by clean?
I mean,
What do you mean by now?
I mean, I thought it was clean then.
This is a surprise.
And I have a feeling it hasn't changed much.
Yes, a little bit.
Man, let me,
Let's go look.
you guys get a cookie
Now,
and come up and just...
We've had time to do a movie and stuff, so we could have cleaned our room in that amount of time.
Right, and we did. I was just
Let's go
simply waiting for my visitors that we had to. Run, Jesse!
Lincoln says to me, she says, Collie Caldwell? I thought you said Boswell.
That is a good one.
Back to the subject, anyway.
Anyway, Jesse.
I don't think he was insane. I think that we'll call it the Mel Gibson. I think that they portrayed it more than Kenneth Branagh, that he was insane. I don't think he was at all.
What about Jesse Armstrong? Have you ever kissed him? No? Never mind. Yeah, but have you ever kissed Eric Buckman? Gross, no, you?
But, Jesse, you have to remember that in the end, the president has the final say anyway. He has the ultimate veto power. So, something stinks down here. So.
Hey, you know what? You know what my brother did when he was here? Bro, we're not gonna talk about that. Let's try and switch the subject, right?
Oh, it reminds me of cheerleading, guys! Okay, ready? Let's go! You guys, all right! Guys, I want to cheer again so bad! Hey!
No. But you have to admit that above any other country, American music, regardless of its quality, has evolved more than any other form of music.
The Orient.
No, I agree. Bottom line, don't use CompuServe. I'm telling you that much.
Well, hope you had a nice day. I know I did. You know, things here at Florida College, they move pretty fast. You don't slow down. Take some time to gather in the things. Get a look at things. A whole new perspective. It'll pass you by pretty quick. Night, Jesse. Man, that's good right there, dude.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Work with me. It didn't take.
So that's always a possibility of things that would happen there. Who brought their pillow today? Oh, mine? Man. So you guys, I'm going to take something from the end of chapter 11. Don't you have beds?
It's not unusual.
Stop it!
Redo it.
Brian's gonna...
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
So unbelievable. Unbelievably unbelievable. You just might not believe it. So for those unbelievers, read the tour guide.